would be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my partner, Derek. We're here with an AEW Dynamite review for you guys for June 25th, 2025. It is graduation season. If you are in the state of New York, I know you are hot as hell. It's been hot, man.
Yes. Way too hot. Oh, you know what? Nah, yeah, way too hot. Way too hot. Super muggy, too.
Yeah, hot as hell. Hot as hell. But we are here. We got a Dynamite review. We are on the road to All In. I'm
Road again.
I'm excited for this show. I'm not gonna hold you.
I think the show's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Very much so.
Down in Texas.
One time for you? No?
Nah.
No? Not feeling it?
Nah. Never.
This is hate, bro. This is hatred. I hope everyone is out here having a nice warm summer. Remember, when it gets hot out, people do foolishness. But All in Texas, that's what this hotness reminds me of. We're getting closer and closer to it. We had some announcements with it. We got some news to discuss. We're going to get into all of that. Here could be some shows coming to your area. We just finished that beautiful AEW Grand Slam Mexico. Shout out to everyone who gave us views on that show. Fan-friggin-tastic, I'll say. It's much appreciated. Now, Ring of Honor, they got a tremendous show going up tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is my understanding. I heard Bandito versus Mascara Dorada is a potential match of the year candidate.
Rock with it.
Definitely recommend people go out of their way to check that out.
Yes.
That's just me talking, though. Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor is also going down. It's happening, folks. It's happening. So if you guys are interested, make sure you check that out on Friday, July 11th in Arlington, Texas, Esports Stadium. All in Texas is going to have a tremendous week. They're going to be in the Curtis Caldwell Center a lot doing Dynamite, Collision. We got the Sheraton in Arlington for Friday and Saturday for StarCast Texas. You have ROH Death Before Dishonor Friday, 7 p.m., Esports Stadium. We also have AEW All in Texas Saturday, 2 p.m., Globe Life Field. I'm sure that first hour, the show's going to start at 3, but that first hour is definitely going to be the 0 hour, the buy-in, whatever they're calling it this time. Really looking forward to it. We're going to run down that whole card. I've heard that the Chicago shows aren't selling too well. I would really hope Chicago, you got to show out, man. Where you at, man?
Yeah, let's Chicago.
Get there.
Let's do it. Come on.
Get there. Let's make something happen here, people. All right? It's been far too long. So we're going to get a lot of upcoming shows for that as well. We got Forbidden Door happening in August next, or almost 2 months now at this point. Actually, yeah, 2 months from now at the O2. So if you are in across the pond, make sure you are there. Philadelphia is getting a residency as well, 2300 at the end of August going into September. Philly. Derek is banned from talking about Philly rappers on this podcast due to an edit I had to do one time because of him. If you know, you know. Banned.
Debatable.
It's not debatable, Derek. I had to do work. Friday, September 5th, Death Before Dishonor. We got AEW All Out in Toronto. We're going. I don't know if there's going to be an all-out review. You may have to wait and get our thoughts later, but
yeah.
Can't wait for this show as well. Got some fresh kicks in a box brewing for that day. Brewing.
Yeah, I got I got some good Adidas waiting in the wind.
Do you?
Do you? Do
you think about me, Mary Jane? Sorry, I was actually just listening to that song earlier while I was cleaning up. I'm not gonna lie, cleaning the house. I was like, why not?
Great song.
That's my jam. Yeah, Yeah, Derek, man, we got a tremendous lined up show. If you guys haven't already, man, make sure you've hit that like button for us. It greatly goes a long way helping us out.
Hit it.
Helps the channel tremendously, shows the video to more people. Also, leave a comment after, subscribe, leave some comments in the comment section as well. We love them. Yeah, I'm getting real tight right now, StreamYard. You're really starting to cheese me off a little bit here.
Sargentos?
Does everywhere else have that cheese?
Sargentos?
Yeah.
That's debatable, bro.
You would hope, right?
You would hope, but I think it's very debatable. I don't think everywhere has it.
Let's get to our shout outs, man. We got the homie Clown in the house. He says, good evening, everybody. What's good, Clown? Matt Lopez in the house. He says, hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope you had a good Wednesday and staying hydrated during another damn good episode of Dynamite. Shout out to Jocelyn. Put that Mark Briscoe Ring of Honor promo up in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, please
join it.
Join that Discord. Come talk some wrestling with us. I'm pretty sure I got your favorite in a tab on there somewhere. But in there, Mark Briscoe, everyone thinks water is the best way to stay hydrated. I think the best way to stay hydrated is ice cream sandwiches.
Popsicles.
Yo, Mark Briscoe was bugging. I love it. All in is shaping up. Deanna said double trouble. Been hearing that a lot this week. How are you, Deanna? Yo, it was so hot, bro. The one day I definitely was outside with the squirt gun. I ain't gonna front. With the kids, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you, bro.
It was too hot, man. Yeah, it's hot as hell. Agreed.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. The other day it was so hot, bro. Actually, when we came back from Ohio, dropped my daughter off at home. I went home, yo, bro. It was so hot. The next day, Monday, I was just in my skippies and I did not leave the couch.
Bro,
I had the fan on and that was it.
I'm gonna need you to never say skippies again. Right?
Skipperoos.
Skip to my room. Sir Quill says, what up, Conrad and Derek? Your chat. Sir Quill's back to join my two favorite bros, brother Conrad, brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW, hashtag Trash Dookie, hashtag Doodoo Butter.
Trash Dookie.
Much appreciated, Quills. Thank you. Tazzy's in the house. He said, what's going on, party people? On my way home from work. How was the show? Tazzy, I hope work was good, man. I hope they're treating you well out there at the ball club. We'll just say for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was a solid show.
It was solid. It was definitely solid.
It was good. Was
I said?
Was it as good as last week's? I wouldn't say that, but I think it was still a good show.
Yeah.
You're building. Chris Leclerc says if Sky Blue wins tomorrow, she'll be 3-1 against Queen Aminata. I'm gonna need Queen Aminata to start getting some more dubs too, though.
Yeah.
All in Texas is about to be beyond lit in the next few weeks. I hope so. Ice cream sandwiches for real, Conrad. Sweet cream on an ice cream sandwich, bro. Beware the hashtag swamp ash. Swamp ash. Yo, where's Swamp Thing, man? I can't wait for that to come back.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Swamp Thing's been gone for like.
I think James Gunn said he was bringing it back. That was on his hit list.
I respect it.
I love it. Dynamite tonight. Just give me the dynamite.
Give me the
AEW Dynamite was in what was it? West Coast, Seattle, Washington area. Timeless Toni Storm is walking with Luther, and Timeless Toni Storm gets her ass busted by Mercedes Moné, bro. Mercedes Moné jumps her from behind. She throws her down on the ground, locks her into a crossface, and then Mina comes out to make the save, and Mercedes basically says, let the games begin.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be
Carmen Sandiego took a beat down.
She did. I don't remember a time where that actually happened.
What?
Carmen Sandiego never got caught. Last time I checked.
Don't know. Never got that far in the series, man. I just watched the show.
Listen, I don't remember her getting caught. So, yeah, it's ball game right now. It's game on. Game on.
Let's see here. Wrestle in a tub of ice cream. Deanna, what do you mean? Vanilla for me. Not appropriate, Derek. Swamp Thing. Wow. Yeah, it's a classic, Tazzy. It's a classic. We want Mina as TBS champion. It could happen.
Yes.
Could happen.
I second that notion.
You didn't piss Toni Storm off. She might get some revenge. More on that momentarily. Afterwards, we go to the Young Bucks, who say Swerve and Ospreay have a tag match. But tag match is going to be right now. They're using their EVP stroke to make that match happen. So Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland are in tag action. Me and Matt Lopez talked about this. I love the little details in this that Will Ospreay did not have his boots laced up. He did not have his wrist tape on. And Swerve looked like he was unprepared as well. He still had his t-shirt on and he was still trying to get ready as well. They go out there and they're facing Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. Great cohesiveness between Swerve and Ospreay once it was time. Middle of the match, Young Bucks come out to distract. We have some amazing double team moves here again from them. I like the whole Swerve duck. Will Ospreay just blasted. I think it was it Blake Christian with the hidden blade? I was like, oh yes. Listen, man, they end up getting the win. Swerve gets the pinfall victory for his team. After the match, though, they get on the microphone, Derek, and basically the gist of the promo was, you guys have ruined AEW with your politics and stuff like that. You're one of the founding fathers, but we're not gonna keep going for this.
No, not at all. We can't keep having the same shenanigans happening right now. So we got a little something for you.
Put on the line that EVP title.
Put it on the line.
And then Swerve jumps off the top rope to Swerve stomp security, the refs, and everybody. The ref takes a bump, and Derek noticed it. But we're gonna tell you why in a minute why that was very important, because afterwards, Young Bucks tell Swerve that you just hit an official. You're suspended without pay for the rest of the night. And I guess it's a rap rizzy for him for hitting the official. So they got a reason now to mess with them a little here.
Take it and run with it. Although great, like I said, great sell by the referee. That was. It reminds me of what's his name in Stomp the Yard at the end where he rolls backward on his elbow. I think you might know what I'm talking about.
It's been a while, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Shout out to Joel, man, giving us a $1 super chat. Joel, we always appreciate that.
What's up, Joel?
Thank you, sir. Matt Lopez says that was funny. I love Ospreay coming out with the tape and shoes and lace. So funny. Hey, it works, man. It works. D Rich Loves Toronto says, I was really sad not to see Claudio tonight on Dynamite, but he reposted an AW tweet from 10 minutes ago from when the Death Riders attacked Hangman. If he wasn't on tonight, I wonder if there's an issue maybe with visa status or an injury or something. So
it's possible.
Yeah, we'll have to do the wait and see and figure out what's going on with him. I'm sure someone's going to look it up. It's the little things. Attention to detail, so good. Chris says, I think Sky Blue is beating Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship on July 16th in Sky Blue's hometown of Chicago. Chris, I don't see that, brother. I think Sky Blue's about to be knotted up in the rumored women's tag division that's coming.
I'll take it.
EVP Ospreay, EVP Swerve. I don't know if they should do that either now. Got to be careful. Also, he reposted Moxley's promo from earlier tonight. He should. That's his guy.
Yes.
That's his boy. And shout out to Jim Ross, man. I heard Jim Ross is cancer free. I just saw that before I started the show. Good for JR, man.
Let's go.
Glad he is well, man. So backstage, I don't know if we talked about this yet. The Don Callis family show up during the Bucks promo, and Trent says that they're gonna like what he's going to do to Kota Ibushi tonight, who's returning, because Kenny's friends with him and blah blah blah. Then we get a face-off there between Takeshita and Okada. And he says, remember, this is only temporary to Okada.
Yes.
Okada's not playing, bro. We might have to get that match, bro. I might need to see Okada Takeshita.
It's got to happen. It has to happen. Oh, man. That if there was a match that I personally want to see, and I could sit there and say, forget the rest of the matches, that would be the one.
I mean, it's right there for you. It's right there.
That would be the one.
Listen, You could do it. Chris said give the tag title to Sky Blue and Julia Hart. Chris, I'm starting to wonder if there's a little Sky Blue bias here. Look.
You know what? I second that.
I can see them winning the tag title. I don't think they'll be the first though.
Nah, they should be the first.
Nah.
They should be.
Over Willow, Stat, Megan Bain. Nah, bro. They're not doing that. They're putting it on someone that they're like, nah, this is it.
I'll take that.
I don't know. I was thinking they teased tension in the family with Fletcher, but now Kenosuke possibly too. I mean, they're getting big up here, but this is a temporary partnership.
This is a temporary partnership.
Allegedly.
Yes. But it'll be fire when it finally culminates and we get that one-on-one match.
If we get that one-on-one match.
No. We're lobbying for it.
We'll have to do the wait and see when that's actually going to happen here for that matchup. We'll move on next to, Quill says Okada Takeshita definitely needs to happen. I think it will.
Yeah.
The question is when and how long do you make him wait? Kota Ibushi's back. Yo, I'm going to just straight up tell you guys, Kota Ibushi, he looks like he's in much better health. This looked like a little bit of Kota Ibushi of old. Kota Ibushi has been on it. Why are you laughing, Derek?
That man's healthy.
Yeah. What do you think of Kota? I should show you some of his Ring of Honor work, bro.
No,
Derek, I don't know if you ever saw when they did the German suplex on the apron. I was like, yo, my man's neck in slow motion. If you look at it, I'm like, man, New Japan is something else, bro.
No, you did show me. Yeah. That was brutal.
Yeah.
I like Kota Ibushi. I like him. I want to see more though, honestly, because I'm new to this New Japan wrestling world, so I need to see more.
Yeah, Derek's friend. Derek's watching all these dudes as they're retiring now. You missed the good days in New Japan. We about to be back in the Nokiism days in here. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, blame it on said company as to the reason why I disappeared for them.
Who you blaming?
WWE.
What they got to do with New Japan? They never worked with them.
Because I stopped watching it. I stopped watching wrestling because of them.
Here comes the doom and gloom. It's all one company's fault. It wasn't Derek not holding to the brand.
Come on, bro. After the Attitude Era, it was trash, dude.
Nah, you hating, bro. He's hating at this point. Kota Ibushi and Trent Beretta have a one-on-one match here in Seattle.
The top?
Listen, man, he picked up a win. He hits the beautiful knee that he loves to hit. Kota Ibushi gets the win. After the match, we get some further details of the next matchup here. I have a graphic for it, but for some reason, even though I deleted one, it says that I can't get it. So let me see if I'm gonna try this one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna say screw it. But we're getting a matchup next week that most people can't wait to see. Kota Ibushi versus Kazuchika Okada.
Let's go.
This match is gonna be sex. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, if they can do half of what they used to be able to do, it's good. And it's Dynamite 300, so I'm expecting you to show your ass a little bit here.
Like, hasn't been that many already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We probably have done. I'd say we've done at least a solid 260 of these. I'd say
260 to 275.
I'm counting all the ones we missed because of other crap, being at the shows, and then we've been in 4 or 5 Dynamites.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, outside of those, I think we've only missed
that little bit of time.
We didn't miss much. We didn't miss any, really.
Yeah.
Outside of that, that was probably 2 weeks.
I'm gonna let you know too. That little clearing of the throat. Nasty work, bro. Woo! We are on one tonight, folks. We are on one. Ibushi looked pretty good. I agree, man. Okada versus Ibushi should be fire. Yeah. The history is deep here. Ibushi being put into the storyline, it makes sense.
I think it will be fire. I have no doubts for that.
Yeah, I mean, how could you, right? How could you? What?
Well, I mean, there is a world where people do have doubts that aren't warranted, but you know,
Foolishness here. John Moxley tells Hangman Adam Page about his talent and tells him how he's going to beat him at the pay-per-view. He's talking about sand. You know, Moxley, he just gets into these rants and he's like, "You're not good enough."
sand roll out of your fingers easily.
Yeah, he said he can't hold sand. Derek ever tells him, "Well, when is wet?" And I'm like, "What?"
I mean,
straight up baseball talk right there. I was like, "Who's picking up wet sand, Derek?" Come on.
I'm just saying, bro.
You was poking holes in Moxley promo. That's not true. No one's like, let me get this wet sand. I was like, he's talking about regular sand.
I mean, he just said sand, bro. He didn't say it was wet or dry.
You see the excuses I have to deal with, folks? Do you see him?
He didn't say it was wet or dry. He just said sand.
Is water wet?
No.
What is it?
Substance.
We'll ask these hashtag yeah I'm high questions later. No, I am not on any recreational activities.
I don't know. Can we prove the point?
I'll take a test. Why are you? This man's looking at his Fiji. Oh, I just tried to sponsor us. Sorry, that's your last free advertisement. Wet. Where's the condensation? It's condensation wet. Yeah, so there you go.
But it's not wet though. The bottle is wet.
You don't want sand in your shorts, Matt says. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Moving forward, we get a clip earlier from AR Fox and Ricochet. Ricochet's like asking to be his tag partner. AR Fox looks like he's trying to let him down gently. And when he went to like put his hand up by his head, he was like, "That's right, bro. Yeah, man. You're a man of your word. You shook my hand. Man of your word." Yep. And they end up getting a tag team match. Shout out to Tony Khan, who magically always figures out a way to do these graphics at the last minute, but I was able to get this one. Jet Speed, which is Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight teaming up against AR Fox and Ricochet. Ricochet's little punk ass eventually left him in the middle of this match, bro. Speedball and Kevin Knight were killing though, yes. Like for their tag team synchronization. Like it was much better this week. Some weeks I feel like Kevin is like too tall and he doesn't need to do all that stuff, but he's so athletic that I'm like, it makes sense to have him do it too.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I like when they jumped over the ropes for the splash. Like that was perfect. Like that was like 1, 2, 3 over the rope, boom, land. It was perfect. It was perfect.
They did their job, but they get the win. Ricochet, podcast, left AR Fox to get beat down. Afterwards, they're getting interviewed. Doug, what's good, brother? Welcome.
Douglas,
you broke my grill? Sorry for the Doug reference. All right. Minds are just traveling elsewhere. After the match, they're up on the stage with Tony Schiavone getting interviewed. They're talking their mess. You know what was going to happen. Beat down from the Hurt Syndicate. MJF's just talking crazy. Bobby Lashley and Shelton throwing them up against screens. They brought out a table. They got put through the table. They just stood there. MVP says, "Hit our music. We're going to the ring." They get in the ring and they cut a promo. MJF says that he's got a qualifier or some type of match here to get into the Casino Gauntlet. I don't know if that's happening next week or the week after, so expect an MJF match soon. Then we get Mark Briscoe coming out, talk about ice cream sandwiches. No, he comes out. Shout out to Jocelyn. We get him coming out and he gets a kosher pickle chant to start from the crowd because he talked about MJF having a small kosher pickle. And yo, I love Mark Briscoe. MVP calms down MJF and says, "Stick to business." And they said, "We're going to watch Mark Briscoe do what he does best, which is lose." Ricochet is just a clown now for real. No, I love Ricochet's in a much better place, bro. I promise you. Like in reality, he's in a better place. But yeah, Ricochet as far as character work tonight, come on, bro.
And on top of that, he's been on TV way more than he was before.
Yeah, 100%. He's got a spot actually where it's like what's his match? What's he doing? Tiny Pickle, you gotta chill. Yo, Tiff, what's good?
What's up, Tiff? Pickle Rick.
Not appropriate, Derek. When someone just comes in here to yell about pickles, bro. Not appropriate. She probably lost. Like, what is going on? This is about MJF having a tiny pickle, according to Mark Briscoe. So, Tiff definitely just did a great interview. Make sure you guys go and check her out, show her some love. Go discover some indie wrestling on her show. She's gonna put you on to some good people. So make sure you're giving her a follow. She's taught me a thing or two about a thing or two.
Follow up right now.
Syndicate, they're out there. MJF, man, always looks so weird in this. He talked about how he has the match, all that stuff. They said they're gonna watch what Mark Briscoe does, which is lose. They get into it. Mark Briscoe. This transitions right into the 4-way here. You got Konosuke Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, Roderick Strong, and the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito. Am I wrong if I said match of the night? I think this is match of the night for me.
I don't disagree with that at all.
Bandito's been on one. I'm not gonna front. Not gonna front at all.
There were a lot of moves in here that caught me off guard. Like,
and we didn't take notes,
right?
Because they were doing way too much.
Way too much.
But I thought it was fantastic. Here's the finish at the end. Mark Briscoe is like knocked to the outside. Konosuke Takeshita hits a Blue Thunder Bomb,
which I am highly upset that he did not win with that.
Derek, you gotta let this go, bro.
Nah, bro. It was already.
It's always been a signature, bro. Malvina's signature.
Nah, bro. It was already proven that you can win the match with the Blue Thunder Bomb. It was already proven, bro. You saw it. You saw it just like I did. It happened.
We can't say that close. We can't say that. But whoever sees it in the chat knows. So he is the Blue Thunder Bomb. People are going to the outside. All I know is that a 21 plex got hit on Konosuke. He rolled to the floor after that. Then Roderick Strong gets in. He hits the end of Heartache, the knees to the back after the suplex. And while he's down, here comes Mark Briscoe with the froggy bow, and he hit it on the other side, which I like because you know what? Everything ain't going to be perfect, bro. Here we go. He hits it. He gets the pin. Mark Briscoe wins and will be #1 in the Casino Gauntlet. More on that momentarily because that was announced as well this week by Tony Khan. There will be a men's and women's Casino Gauntlet match for All in Texas. I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it. I think Tony should save this match once a year, though. Don't do this match all the time.
Yeah, no.
One time for the one time, and that's it.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to keep specialty matches private for certain events. And when you get to the point where you start doing it often, it gets stale. And then you have to figure out what you got to do to either refresh it or replace it.
Yeah. And like I had mentioned earlier, Ring of Honor, CMLL, Global Wars Mexico, Thursday. I think it's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check out this show. I've only heard good things about it. But I definitely, like I said, I heard the main event might have a match of the year contender. Go check out Bandito versus Mascara Dorada.
Like I said earlier, I like that name, Ring of Honor Global Wars. That's a very
those were the shows I used to take you to for Ring of Honor.
No, I know, but it just dawned on me now. Like that's a really good name for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Like Global Wars, and it makes sense right now.
Yeah, no, it's good. And Matt has confirmed that yes, it is at one time is enough. ROH Global Wars at 6 p.m. Yeah. So I recommend going back and checking out that show.
Yes, I need to watch that for my girl.
Persephone. I ain't mad at it. So afterwards, we get Adam Cole in the back. He says that he is tired of the Don.
How'd you know?
What? Persephone?
Yeah.
I just know you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's how you know we've been doing the show too long. I just knew. Yeah.
Persephone.
Not appropriate, Derek. Gotta stay appropriate. Adam Cole, professionals, damn it. Adam Cole says that the Don Callis family has been a thorn in his side and has an open challenge on Collision tomorrow night for any one of them. We find out later Josh Alexander has accepted the challenge. I don't know if Josh is going to get the dub. Josh, to me, is in a spot of he's got to work his way up. So
he's got to work his graphic, man.
Yeah,
because his chin, like his bottom lip, looks like it's missing.
Listen,
looks like a zombie.
Listen,
zombie apocalypse.
He is a zombie, ankle lock zombie. He can mess you up, bro. He can wrestle, bro. He reminds me. He reminds me of like Kurt a little bit. I get a little Kurt vibe from him.
I respect it.
I like it. Let me see here. What is this? And there's a surprise appearance at Global Wars. A dragon, huh? Whoever could that be? So
the dragon.
We also find out next Wednesday on the 300 show, Mercedes Moné versus Mina for the TBS Championship. Be on the lookout for Toni Storm. She might mess you up, bro. Might mess you up. We had another four-way, though, for another number one spot. We mentioned that there was a women's Casino Gauntlet. I like that. Rumors were that they were trying to figure out if they wanted to put another match. I don't know if it cancels the rumored match of Thunder Rosa versus Athena. And then they're going to do the Casino Gauntlet with this match, without it. We're going to have to do the wait and see right now, but this one came out different. So everyone's got storylines within this match. It's just, how does it work out? Because is Athena and Thunder Rosa going to happen then on Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor? Is she going to be in the match for the Gauntlet? Is she going to be in the match against Thunder Rosa at All In? We don't know yet. Meanwhile, we have Willow and Chris Statlander, who are "You're Not My Friend Anymore" storyline. We've been doing this for the past year. Marina Shafir has been trying to butter up to, I won't even say butter up. They're trying to appeal to Statlander a little bit. And we got Captain Planet ass Wheeler Yuta. Here he comes. We can save you. You can trust me. Shut up, Wheeler. So Marina Shafir comes out, and Willow has been beefing with her because she is Team AEW. Marina's Death Rider. She's like, "What are you doing here? You want some of this?" Yuta's behind Willow, goes to grab her. She throws him into the ropes, hits the pounce on that punk ass Captain Planet, and out he goes. He goes out the ring, and here comes Chris Statlander. She picked up Willow like it was nothing. Yeah. Hit her with that, do we call it the Wednesday Night Fever?
Yeah.
The Saturday Night Fever? Whatever you want to call it. Hits her tombstone with the one leg. Big dubs. Chris Statlander gets the number one spot in the Casino Gauntlet.
Let's see. Question. As I was thinking about this one during the match, well, at the end of the match, do you feel there is a recruitment wave coming along?
For the Death Riders?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I honestly, I think this direction will change the perspective for people. I believe it will. I won't say for all, but I do think a good majority of the people will see things differently with them if they start recruiting more people. Because then it gives you the actual feel of what it was when it started, which would be a mass takeover.
All right. So I'm going to Quills real quick, and I'm going to answer your question at the same time. Quill says, "I didn't like the ending of this match, even though I understood what it was. Still trash." Quills, you hate interference, bro. I want to know what's good interference to you and bad interference, because Quills always says it like that. And I'm curious to know what works for you as far as interference and what doesn't. Is it the people, or is it how they do it? Tell me. I'm curious to know. And I agree, Tiff. Time is flying. Through 300 shows, man. Like, think about it. I knew you before they even had a show. That's crazy. Time just click, 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 and it's just moving. Dude, to answer your question, I think they're going to tease Statlander, because Statlander going with them would make sense.
It would.
But Statlander and Willow's story is more important, I feel.
It is.
Bringing them back together. But how do you bring them back together, Derek?
She has to go over that way.
But then why? Who's Marina going to get help from? And if they're creating these women's tag team titles, keep that in mind with the way I'm talking. Who would Marina team with?
Well, she would.
Shayna Baszler. They were the other set of 4 horsewomen. Yes. Shayna Baszler, Marina Shafir in a tag team, and that's what Baszler was primarily doing before in WWE. Yes. Yeah. This makes sense to me. You bring her in like, nah, Statlander ain't joining, I'm joining. You took too long, Stat. You were wondering for too long. And then Willow feels bad that Stat's getting jumped.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
That's a good idea. You know what?
This might not be the direction. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming here.
You know what? That's not a bad idea at all.
Let it rock. Let it rock. Moving on. We get a highlight package, Derek. If you missed Father's Day, Christian Cage is back again. He says him and his son Nick doesn't walk behind him. They walk side by side. They have an announcement that they're going to be taking on Big Bill and Brian Keith on Collision. By the way, if you didn't know, Collision tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're testing Collision out. If you want Collision on Thursday, you better tell a friend, go watch Collision.
Right.
Collision gets higher ratings on Thursday. That show will move. I don't know if you want to watch back-to-back AEW nights. I'm cool with it. I don't care if it was on Saturday either, but I think that Thursday will be a better day for them. There's no pay-per-views. Yeah. There's no – you may run into some issues eventually with sports when they come back, but look, it's better than a Saturday.
Yeah, I think they'll pan it out, and I think it'll be just fine. But yeah, get into it. Come on, let's keep the ratings going. Let's keep it work. Let's keep it working.
Right? Time does need to slow down. I think Statlander joining the Death Riders is fake out for Baszler joining. I agree. Shayna Baszler with Marina Shafir, that sounds kind of right. Makes sense. Who else should Shafir trust? Exactly, Quills. That's what I'm talking about right there. Going back into this main event time. Y'all see my boy main event.
Beast Mortos.
Player of the year, bro. First off, find a picture with him without that mask on.
Right.
Homie looking like Roman Reigns out here, bro. I'm telling you. He's also got his Esquire stuff coming in, man. About to be a lawyer. The lawyer, Beast Mortos. You got to have him dress up one time like a lawyer and just rip the sleeves off and go wrestle a match.
You have to.
And Dayton Mercedes Moné. They put it on TMZ. Yo. Beast Mortos is winning, bro.
He is.
Give that man the Ring of Honor Television Championship or something.
Let's do it.
Give them the trios titles, LFI. Where the hell them belts been? No, I think the trios belts should be for teams like that, like Roosh and them. Like, yeah, y'all take these. Go have a banger match real quick and do your thing.
I guess I just want to do away with those.
Yeah, you hating right now. Mercedes got him in that main event. Look, I'm going on my little mini rant. Leave Mercedes alone. There's a lot of hatred for Mercedes. Yeah, she's got creative control. Tony Khan, that would be a great idea to let someone have creative control. That never went bad for anyone before, right? Come on, guys. Right. Come on. She ain't got no daggone control. Does she have influence? Maybe. But Beast Mortos just won his main event match last week.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. He's in the main event. It's the Cowboy versus the Bull. Who's going to be mad at this? Cowboy versus the Beast. This makes sense. I'm okay with this. I'm not mad. Oh. Do your thing, Beast Mortos. And he still did what he does. That means not winning. Hangman wins with the buckshot lariat. Lights go out. It's the EVPs. It's those darn young bucks. They give him the EVP trigger. They have turned on their buddy, Hangman. Come on, Hanger. Craig said, "Now I love Mercedes. Morto's living his best life." Y'all know the deal.
He is living his best life.
Then the Death Riders music hit. They come out with steel chairs, chains. They're down 2 guys. We don't have Pac. He's injured. We got Claudio doing whatever's going on with him. Hopefully we figure that out soon. And we got Yuta. I need Bryan Danielson to beat Wheeler Yuta's ass when he gets the chance. That's all that I ask for.
Bro, that is
one time, bro. I'm talking chops kicks to the chest.
Dude,
I'm talking straight up ass kicking, bro.
Dude, that's gonna be the worst.
Stelios Santos. That's what I want right there. Just that ass kicking that he deserves, bro. And I love Yuta, but he deserves that ass kicking so bad. He's just stealing his moves, everything.
Man, listen, that beating is gonna be horrendous, but it'll feel so good to see it.
Now they come out, their music hits. The Ops are trying to get in the ring, and they're holding them off for a minute until Will Ospreay joins the fray, and then it all flips, and they have to get out the ring, and they're able to save Hangman. And Moxley's just like, "There's no protecting him. You're not going to be able to do this." Interesting. I'm very interested to see where they go with this. And that's how the show goes off the air, man. Moxley yelling into a camera. Hopefully, no one got pushed this time or injured. And sorry, Moxley. The joke was right there. I'm sorry. It was just...
hopefully nobody's bleeding.
Yeah. Moxley's been pretty good about blood. I think the only time he's ever really bled was like when it was the back of his head. Bald dudes bleed easy. I hope people know that. Like, you can get a basketball thrown in your head. Oh, come on. Come on.
It's a round object.
Get out there. AEW All-In main event is going to look like the Avengers Endgame levels. It probably will, bro. Cray. Yeah, I love Mercedes. I believe you, Cray. I believe you. There's some people that I'd be looking sideways at, like,
oh, yeah. But you have to.
You don't like because she got money or something else? Y'all, I didn't hear anybody standing up for her when she was getting beat down. Some of these people, I'm like, man, she loses the belt every 2 weeks. Now she's on a good run, and it's, oh, I'm tired of her. Yeah.
The tune changes so quickly.
Running through Collision tomorrow night, Thursday, if you guys want to watch that. Next week, me and Derek will be reviewing Dynamite 300. They're going to be doing a taping in, I feel it's so weird to say Ontario, California.
That does.
Every time I say, I always want to say Canada.
It does sound weird to say California.
Hashtag Buffalo thing. We know we're getting Kota Ibushi, Kazuchika Okada. We also have a TBS championship match between Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa. Be on the lookout for that. I mentioned Global Wars tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go sign up on Watch Ring of Honor and or whatever Ring of Honor's pay for program is. We're changing, Derek. So let's go with our good friends at Covalent TV. They are also in the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group. You guys should consider joining. Type in Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group and join the group. If you guys want to ever contribute to Facebook conversations, please keep it peaceful. I really don't feel like hearing people argue about stupidity. I will shut down that thread real quick.
Yes.
But it's been reported AEW has become considerably more selective when it comes to individuals signing, when it comes to signing individuals who previously worked for WWE. The reported rationale behind this shift is due to instances where former WWE talent joined AEW and did not find their experiences satisfactory, subsequently returned to WWE. Source, Fightful Select.
I respect it.
I mean, you did have, like, deja vu, by the way. Sorry, it just hit me. If I ever just say that, that means that I've had a dream about this before. You have Aleister Black, who's back. Miro. I mean, there were some issues with them leaving as well at the end. I'm not hearing about those same issues in said other company. Good for them. Maybe everything's perfect, but I can understand why they would want to be more selective now. Not wrong. Not mad at it.
Not mad at it all.
Moving on. On his IG, Buddy Matthews gave an update on his ankle. The ankle is not recovering well as I thought it would be. There is no mobility to it. If I can't have mobility, I can't move properly. Once it hit 3 months without healing, it's becoming chronic. I thought I'd be back in the ring in April. Yikes. Hopefully, Buddy heals up, man, because like I told you, that's what's been on the hold for the Hounds of Hell.
Yeah. I need Buddy to be back. I need that ankle to heal up quite nicely.
Yeah.
Because not having him there is a struggle. It is a very big struggle because that's a huge hole.
And he's a high quality performer.
Yeah, that's a huge hole in the tag team division right now.
Yeah.
Very big hole.
Matt Lopez says, "Oh, Mystico versus Bandito this Friday in Arena, Mexico. 2 out of 3 falls. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I get down with that. By the way, love Mystico. I've been listening to his theme all day. Honestly, I've been getting YouTube ads in Spanish now because of it, but I don't care. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Works for me, baby.
Take it as it comes.
Play. AEW has plans to run the Hammerstein Ballroom this year, according to WrestleVotes. I did not know. WrestleVotes usually is WWE stuff. Just pay attention, y'all. How did they know that already? Counter booking incoming. I've learned through sources that they're AEW going to return to the Manhattan Center, Hammerstein Ballroom this December, like they did last year to rave reviews. So New York City around the holidays, AEW will be back at the Hammerstein Ballroom for a few episodes of their TV. How you know that? How you know that? Walmart, they got some new exclusive shirts. Somebody sent me an AEW shirt, or you guys can send me that Will Ospreay. I'll take that Toni Storm too. Shoot, right. Send me all 3. Bring me those t-shirts. If my wife, I know you listen to this after, buy me some t-shirts. Please. Thank you. Exactly. All in Texas, man. We're getting closer to it. July 12th. It's going down Saturday. We got the women's Casino Gauntlet match officially announced. We have the men's Casino Gauntlet officially announced. We have the Unified Championship. Winner take all. If you know the promo that's from, you know.
It's like that.
It's the Alliance versus the World Wrestling Federation. Bang, bang. Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada. We have the top women's champions, Timeless Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. And Jon Moxley will defend the belt we haven't seen in a year. The AEW World Championship. Well, it hasn't been a year yet. It's getting close, though. Yeah. Against Hangman Adam Page. Can the Hanger bring the belt back home? It feels good not holding on all that hatred with the Punk stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Hangman, Bucks. Let's let bygones be bygones. Anytime that gets brought up, though, I will play the role of each person will get their own faults in it.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think I will attribute some more to Mr. Punk going forward with it, too. But I'm happy where we are now. I think we're in a much better place.
We are. Just got to move forward and take the road less traveled.
We're getting to All in Texas, man. Be there, be squared. I'm hoping that we get ourselves a fantastic show. You're banned, bro. Banned. This is it for tonight, man. Unbelievable. Thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna keep this one on the short side again here. We've been trying to do these a little bit shorter just so we keep it easy. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let me know this. Here's your last thing we'll end on, and this goes for anyone. If you're listening on audio, you can send it to me in a tweet. You send me a DM. If you're listening here, in the comment section below, I want you to tell me the worst booking decision you can make for AEW All In. You put it down below. You tell me the worst booking decision that you could make. Think of the most horrible thing that could happen to this show in one of the main events with all the matches we just went through. You tell me what would be bad about it. I look forward to hearing your answers down below.
That's good. I like that.
I'll save it for afterwards. If you guys come up with some good ones, maybe I'll read them next week.
Yeah.
But you got to put some good ones down below. All right. You're square because you're not around. Doug Band. You guys are killing me tonight with the jokes. For myself and brother Derek, and by the way, let me give credit to AEW Fan Hub. If you guys haven't, check out their Discord, check out their Reddit. I post in there from time to time, and they gave me the idea to ask that question, but I want you guys to answer it for me, just because I would love to hear what the EPW audience has for answers as well. Put it down below. Brother Conrad, Brother Derek, we are out for this episode of Dynamite. We'll be back next week for AEW Dynamite 300. See you guys. Make sure you stay cool out there and stay properly hydrated with some ice cream sandwiches.